We begin tonight with a story that could reshape the balance of power in the Middle East and redefine America's role on the world stage. In a major and unexpected shift in American foreign policy, the United States has taken a bold new stance that is already sending shockwaves through diplomatic circles. On September 29, 2025, President Donald Trump signed a sweeping executive order, officially committing the United States to defend the state of Qatar if it comes under attack. This executive action was signed in a high-profile ceremony at the Oval Office, witnessed by top advisors and international media. The move marks a dramatic turning point in U.S.-Qatar relations, elevating Qatar's status as a key strategic partner. It underscores the growing importance of Qatar to U.S. security interests in the Middle East, especially as regional tensions continue to rise. According to the text of the order, any attack on Qatar will now be considered a direct threat to the peace and security of the United States itself. This language signals a new level of commitment and could have far-reaching consequences for U.S. military and diplomatic strategy. The order authorizes a range of possible responses, from diplomatic negotiations and economic sanctions, to, if necessary, the deployment of military force. This flexibility gives the U.S. government broad authority to act swiftly in defense of its ally. By issuing this order, the United States is making a powerful statement of solidarity with Qatar, demonstrating a firm and unwavering stance. It sends a clear message to both allies and adversaries about America's willingness to stand by its partners. The decision has already sparked intense debate among international analysts and policymakers, raising questions about its potential impact on regional alliances, security arrangements, and the broader dynamics of global power. As the world watches closely, the implications of this bold move are only beginning to unfold. To truly understand the significance of this promise, we need to look at the events that set the stage for it. The Middle East has always been a region marked by tension and sudden shifts, but what happened in Doha was unprecedented and sent shockwaves across the globe. Let's rewind to a recent pivotal moment that changed the course of regional diplomacy and security. On September 10, 2025, the world was stunned when Israel launched a sudden and highly coordinated attack in Doha, the capital of Qatar. Their primary targets were senior Hamas leaders believed to be operating from the city. The operation resulted in the deaths of 6 people, including a Qatari security officer. The attack not only caused immediate chaos and fear in the city, but also ignited a major diplomatic crisis that reverberated far beyond Qatar's borders. For Qatar, a nation that has long played the role of mediator in some of the region's most sensitive conflicts, this was seen as a grave violation of its sovereignty and a direct challenge to its diplomatic standing. Israel's bold and risky move immediately strained its already delicate relations with both Qatar and the United States, raising questions about the future of regional alliances and security cooperation. In the aftermath, former President Donald Trump made a public promise to defend Qatar, a move that underscored just how volatile and unpredictable the region had become, and how quickly the balance of power could shift. After the attack, world leaders acted swiftly. During Netanyahu's visit to Washington, Trump facilitated a call between him and Qatar's leader. Netanyahu apologized, aiming to ease tensions. Trump also called Qatar's emir, supporting Qatar's peacemaking efforts. However, the executive order raised legal questions in the U.S. Normally, defense promises require Senate approval, but this order bypassed it. Critics argue such commitments need public debate, fearing future conflicts. Why does Qatar matter to the U.S.? The U.S.-Qatar relationship is strategic, built on shared Middle East security goals. Qatar hosts the Al Udeid Air Base, crucial for U.S. military operations. This base is vital for missions in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan. In 2022, Qatar was named a major non-NATO ally, strengthening ties. Personal and business connections further solidify this partnership. Protecting Qatar is about safeguarding U.S. interests and regional stability. Trump's promise to Qatar is part of a larger regional shift, signaling a new era of diplomacy and strategic maneuvering in the Middle East. The region, long known for its complex web of alliances and rivalries, is now witnessing countries re-evaluating their positions and forging unexpected partnerships. As global powers like the United States play a pivotal role, local leaders are forced to adapt to rapidly changing circumstances. After the shocking attack in Doha, Saudi Arabia responded by signing a significant defense pact with Pakistan, a nation recognized for its nuclear capabilities and military strength. This move marks a notable shift in the region's security calculus, as Saudi Arabia seeks to diversify its defense partnerships beyond traditional allies. These developments reflect the Gulf nation's growing security concerns, as threats both internal and external continue to evolve. Military parades and heightened security measures are now common sights, underscoring the seriousness with which these countries view the current situation. Traditionally, Gulf states have relied heavily on the United States for protection and diplomatic support. However, with shifting global priorities and new uncertainties, they are increasingly looking to form new alliances and strengthen regional cooperation. The Saudi-Pakistan Defense Agreement is a clear signal that the security landscape is changing. It highlights a willingness among Gulf states to seek out new partners and adapt to the unpredictable nature of regional politics. For Qatar, the U.S. pledge represents a diplomatic victory, greatly enhancing its sense of security and international standing. This commitment from Washington reassures Qatari leaders, but also raises questions about the future balance of power in the region. However, these new agreements and shifting allegiances may also create fresh regional tensions, as neighboring countries reassess their own alliances and strategies. Diplomatic meetings are now marked by uncertainty and concern, with leaders wary of the potential consequences. The Middle East's future remains uncertain as new power dynamics emerge and old rivalries are redefined. As the sun sets over the region, leaders and citizens alike are left to wonder what the next chapter will bring.